Hi everyone, and thanks for choosing to spend these few minutes of your day with me. Today I will be reviewing this product by DR.JART. It's the BB Premium Beauty Balm. And the color I have is Fair to Light. So this product is not so highly reviewed, and I wanted to give it a shot and review it for you today. It apparently has niacinamide, so it hydrates, conceals, protects, and also has SPF 50, which is wonderful. Of course, we want to stay young forever. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on and get the rest of my makeup done, so you can see how it ends up looking with my whole makeup on, as well as I will do a little clip at the end of the video how it wore throughout the day, so you can see the final results. And I have, as you can see, redness prone skin. I have redness here, I have redness here. So it's really, hard for me to find a product that works great. And also, I do have quite oily skin. Luckily, it's not acne prone, it's just oily. So at the end of the day, it usually turns out looking like a glow, but sometimes it is too much. I would do this and there would be oil on my face. So stay tuned to see how this wears. I would say from the beginning, the color the color range is quite poor, because there's, I think, only 3 shades. One's fair to light, maybe light to medium, and medium to deep. And as you will see also, it is quite, I hope it catches on camera, because in person, this is quite gray compared to my natural skin tone. So I'm not sure if this is actually, a great match for me. And especially, I hope the camera picks it up, but when I will put it on my face, you will kind of begin to notice that the color is not the same. But somehow I ended up making it work, so I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Hollywood complexion brush. But you can use any foundation brush that you have. I actually used to use only Beauty Blender. I just recently started using the brush, and I like how it looks. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on. I have a mirror right here. I don't know if you can see the difference between my skin tone and this balm. Yeah, in person it looks quite crazy. It looks super pink, but yeah, I don't know if you can notice, but it's quite pink. I don't know, it's okay. I will make it work. It does go on really nicely. It has amazing smell. It has citrusy smell. Makes your skin look really good. I tried it out at the store a few times before I decided to purchase it, because, I don't want to waste money for nothing. So I just do this. I'm just going to go ahead and speed up this part. Really quick, you may notice that I don't bring this down my neck, honestly, because the color is so different. I don't want to look like my neck has, these streaks, which usually what happens. That's why with my foundation, I prefer to only put it as, right here, maybe the most, and wipe off the rest, just because it's okay for me to look like I have a mask. Every woman, I feel like, had that at some point in their lives. But I'd rather look like I have a mask rather than, weird neck thing, dirty neck. So that's why I don't put a lot. I mean, I will bring it barely down, but that's it. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with this concealer that I have. It's Touche Éclat by Saint Laurent. Also, my friend in high school, she used to use this and she really loved it. So this is the first time in my life I'm actually using it, and I would say it's great. But another great option for concealer is to use Maybelline's circle concealer. I will maybe post a picture of it right here. But that thing is amazing. Like, if you're looking for a really good affordable concealer, that thing is good. Okay, so I only put it in my corner, in the corners of my eyes. Maybe sometimes I'll put it here, because as I just discovered, luckily, thanks to Jen, and her channel is amazing. I will link it down below. But she really can see proportions, and she gets these really amazing examples on like who can wear bangs, who should wear, you know, red lip, or who shouldn't, and just the way she explains it is amazing. And so I found out my face is pretty long. That's why I cannot wear a middle part, for example, because then it makes my face even longer. Also, I used to highlight, you know, the typical places right here, and it would make me look so weird, and I could not understand what's going on, because I would like highlight here, and this space between my lip and my nose is already too long, so that highlight would only stretch it more, and it made me look really crazy. So I didn't like that at all, and so I'm really grateful to her that she helped me understand my own face so much better. So that is why I only put my concealer right in the corners of my eyes, so just, you know, to brighten it up, and whatever's left I can put on my lid. Okay, so for my what is it? Powder. So for my powder, I'm going to use number 7, Finishing Light Powder. I don't know if it still exists, but it's a really good dupe for Charlotte Tilbury powder. I'm using light, color light. I've had it in a long time, and I'm also using, I bought this travel set of Charlotte Tilbury ones, and also actually I think it's my Bronze and Glow. It came with this brush, so that's what I use for my powder, and I just go over basically my concealer. And before I go over my face, I'm gonna contour my face, and I'm gonna use this matchsticks from Fenty Beauty, but you can also get something similar from, I believe, NYX. They have something really similar. And then I think ELF just came out with similar stuff as the Hollywood contour wand, but they have it much affordable. So again, I'm only using this to contour here, a little bit right there, the end of my nose, since my nose is quite long, and then just over here, because again, I used to contour my whole jaw, and I'd be like, why does my jaw look weird? And again, thanks to Jen, I understood my face much better. So now, and actually there was another video that I watched who said that you should not always wear the dark colors under your chin because it makes it look weird. Okay, see, like right now it's already, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it looks bad. Okay, I'll leave it that way. Like, it looks bad that I'm having these colors that are unsimilar to my skin tone. Okay, so we're doing this. Okay, and to set it, I will use my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, and it's pretty old already. I only have the, you know, the bronzer left, but I'm using the same brush actually, just because this is the brush that works best for it. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, I think I need to blend it in a little more. Okay, so I'm just using this brush, and you can see it already starts coming together somehow, even though it was originally too pink for me, or not my color at all. And I'm really surprised how well this piece of my hair is drying. I just did another video on my hair routine and I used a new product. Well, I used a lot of new products there. So go ahead and check that out to see how to make this beautiful curl. I am shocked, honestly. So hopefully the rest of my face will dry like that. Okay, so bronzer done. Then I'm gonna go in with my highlighter. Why not? So I was just at Boots and I found this highlighter. It is so good. It's Filter Finish Liquid Highlight Wand. I guess it's a Charlotte Tilbury dupe, but it was only like £4 and it's really pretty. Like, as you'll see, again, I only use my highlighter over here on my cheek, high cheeks. What is it called? Just because I don't want to make my face look any longer, but I don't want it to shine and sparkle. But do you see how pretty this is? And I have color. If only I knew. Strobe light. Strobe light. I will show you how it looks on my hand. No, for how much it costs, it's quite amazing. I mean, oh, sorry, I have my foundation over there. So let me put it like on this side. Yeah, you can see. It's really pretty. It's really nice. It does not look like a cheap highlighter at all. Brows. For my brows, I'm going to be using Brow Lift by e.l.f. And I just need to wipe this a little bit. And as you can see, my eyebrows look pretty crazy because I've started growing out my eyebrows. Another tip. I was watching this video and this lady who is a browologist, basically, like it's a new sort of profession. They try and help you grow your natural eyebrows because they believe that your natural eyebrow shape is what suits you best. And honestly, after watching tons of YouTube videos, it is really true. For example, I used to get my eyebrows plucked like definitely more up, and so the tail of my brow would end kind of like right here. And you know, that's not my natural shape. So actually, when I have my tail farther, it actually looks better on me and also makes me look younger. And people always mistake my age, always. They always think I'm 5 or so years younger than I actually am, which is good for me. But yeah, so I think your natural eyebrows, you should just embrace them. Of course, like, you should make them look not like, you know, a forest or whatever, like unruly forest from some villain movie. But I mean, you of course need to take care of maybe the like really hairs really down below here, but the rest is just try growing out and see. Like, it makes your life so much easier and makes your face look so much easier, because those graphic eyebrows that everyone gets, you know, especially the ones where they like measure proportions of your face. First of all, your faces are not proportional unless you're like Angelina Jolie or someone else who has like, even she doesn't have completely proportional face. But yeah, having proportional face, well, first of all, we don't have them, and second of all, when you make your brows really graphic, instead of enhancing your beauty, it actually enhances your asymmetry in your face. So maybe you've noticed when you have some eyebrows, like you get eyebrows done and you're like, oh, what, my eye looks lower or something. That's exactly because your brows are not sisters or twins. They are sisters. So they're not supposed to look the same, and you should just embrace it. Honestly, it took me a very long time for me to understand that my face, my beauty, and how to maximize it. Okay, I don't want this video to be too long, but if you are staying throughout it, you'll get some great tips about how to enhance your face features without having to do too much about it. Just really simple, small, simple things that you can change about your makeup in order to enhance your features. So stay tuned for those tricks. I think I almost told you most of them, but maybe I'll come up with something else. Okay, so one more thing that I'm going to be using is, also I used e.l.f. Brow Lift for my eyebrows, and now that I kind of, wow, damn it, sorry, I just bought this lamp, so I'm still having some issues. There's this space where I'm sitting is really tight, so I'm trying to navigate the best that I can. So now that my brows are kind of set, I'm going to go ahead with this NYX brow tint pen in ash brown, and pretend I have hairs. Pretend that my eyebrows grow out better than actually they have. I'm going to speed this up as well. Okay, I think I should use bigger mirror. Not bad, actually. Okay, so that's my brows with this pen. Next, I will be using the Falsies Surreal from Maybelline New York, and I have the color of Very Black. Usually I like to use brown mascaras just because it is not as harsh for me. That's another thing. I'm trying to find out my color palette, you know, the spring, summer, whatever. And I usually wear black, white. I usually wear really like muted and dark colors. But just now I discovered that I look really good in blue. So I thought, okay, maybe I should try more colors. And then I discovered I look good in pink. So I'm actually trying to learn more about my color palette, and I would suggest that you do too, just by watching YouTube videos. Of course, you can go to like House of Color consultant, who's probably really helpful but super expensive. So, but then as you think about it, maybe like save up and get it yourself to be a, I don't know, maybe a Christmas gift or a New Year's gift. Oh my God, sorry, like people are doing bucket challenges right in front of my window. But anyway, so I think because after you get this color testing done, it's an investment for the rest of your life. You will know for the rest of your life which clothes you should buy and where you should spend your money. So it's definitely, I would think, is an investment. I would definitely want to get one at some point, probably after I get the job and I graduate university. I'm writing my master's right now. But always think about things like that as an investment into yourself. Like imagine how many clothes and how much money you'd be able to save on clothes that you don't need. Like that, you know, you buy and then you're like, well, I don't think it works for me because it like makes me look weird. Which I have definitely done, and I still keep doing that. And I think it's because I don't understand my color palette really well. Like this shirt, for example, I just bought it. It was $4, £4 at Primark. And look at it. It's like one of my favorite shirts now. So definitely invest in learning about yourself. That's the best thing you can do for you in this life. Invest in yourself, and not in a selfish way. Invest in yourself in a good way so that you become a better person. And then if you are a better person, you make the world better. So okay, so I got my lashes on. I think I look like a human now. But I was looking like another different human before. Still a human. Okay, so next I'm gonna use my lip pencil to get my lipstick on. So, Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. Let's talk that. Her amazing lip liner. I looked it up, and I have one, and I looked up what's the cheaper version of it, and everyone says NYX Peekaboo Neutral. Honestly, I don't like this pencil. First of all, I think it is too brown. It's too brown. Second of all, it doesn't go on well. It doesn't like slide on well. And then when it does, you have these little balls. So another amazing dupe that I found that is much more user-friendly, and the color is really similar, I would say. I wonder if I have my Charlotte Tilbury somewhere that I can show you. Yep. So I do have this Charlotte Tilbury with me. So let me put this color. Okay, I will put it. Okay, so this one is Charlotte Tilbury. This one is the one I will reveal to you in a second, and the one below is the Peekaboo Neutral. So the NYX, as you can see, is too brown. But the one that is amazing dupe, it is the Maybelline Color Sensational in Dusty Rose 50. So I think this thing fell off. But it looks almost identical. As you can see, the top color and Charlotte Tilbury, almost identical. So it's definitely an amazing dupe, and I love this formula as well. So it will be great. And a lot of people tell me I line my lips very well, so this is what I do. My lips are not that big, and I have a pretty full bottom lip, but not the top lip. But I do end up making it look like I have lip injections, which probably I would never get. I'm just so scared that it's gonna go all over my face, it doesn't dissolve. They say it dissolves, but it doesn't. Okay. So just follow the white contour of my bottom lip and then the white contour of my top lip as well. See? And so for my final touch, I think I didn't forget anything else. Ooh, my hair is drying so nicely. Okay, for my final touch, I'm going to use this Diamond Plumper from Physicians Formula in color Champagne Cushion Cut. I love this. This is so good. It smells amazing. Does it smell amazing? Yeah, it smells pretty good. I guess forgot how it smells. Anyway, this is really nice. It was only £9 at Boots, and I'm sure in the United States you can also find it everywhere, like even in a drugstore. But this is really nice. It's like plumping gloss, so it will have that minty feeling, but it doesn't hurt, doesn't have any bad, you know, aftertaste. But it is really nice. It's really beautiful. It reminds me of really similar to the Fenty Beauty glosses. That's it, I think. I don't use blush because I don't have one, but I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild Hello Halo blush lighter in Highlight Bling, and I'm gonna use this pink one as my kind of like blush and lighter, blush lighter, exactly. Okay, well, this is it. As you can see, this thing, this baby, looks great on my skin, even though it's too pink for me. And oh, I can see it really well. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It is too pink, but honestly throughout the day it will look so great. It will look really nice, and I will show it to you at the end of the day, the final look and how it wears. So stay tuned for that, and thanks again for watching this part. Again, Beauty Balm by Dr. Jart. Hi guys, thanks so much for sticking through to hear my final thoughts about this product, the Jart Premium Beauty Balm. So I have worn it throughout the day, and actually I forgot that I did not put any moisturizer or any serum on my face prior to putting this on. So basically this was my base for today. And so far, what I can tell you, I've been wearing this for about a week now. And even though, you know, there's some initial issues with the color match and stuff, I do really, really like this product. As you can see, my face, hopefully you can see, my face looks really glowy. And as I mentioned, I do have sometimes oily skin, but you know, sometimes the payoff is not really oily skin, but it's more glowy. So I do really, really enjoy how it looks on my face. It doesn't rub off too much. You know, I haven't touched my face at all today. I mean, touched up my face at all. I did touch it like this. So maybe something rubbed off here. And sorry, I'm looking right there sometimes just to see if you're able to see me. I've recorded this video so many times, and there were so many issues. But anyway, so I do really, really like this product, and I would recommend for you to go try it out at Boots, or maybe Sephora in the US would have this. Just they, you know, they have it at the stand, and they have one that you can sample. And so just put it on yourself, see how you like it. But I do really recommend it, especially since it has SPF 50 and it has some good skincare like niacinamide. So it hydrates, conceals, and protects. So thanks so much for sticking through the video, and if you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Comment below if you have any questions or comments, or if you would like me to review something else. I'm definitely looking forward to, you know, having an open discussion with you. I really enjoy doing this, recording these videos for you. It's just my way to, you know, deal with a lot of stress that I'm facing right now because of my dissertation and the war in Ukraine. So it really helps to have some feedback. And if you liked this video, I hope you subscribe, because that way I will know that you're actually interested in me making something like this for you, and I will continue doing so. And thanks so much, and I hope to see you again.